I'm creating a plane, and we're going to use angle normal to plane this time. So angle normal to plane, that's this one on the list, the third one down. If you're seeing this video and you haven't seen how I did the other videos, try and refer to the playlist so you can see how I've created these planes here so far. I have plane 24. This plane is at an angle, so I'm going to show you how to recreate a plane or to create a plane at an angle. I will hide this one. By the way, if I wanted to move that up under plane 6, I should be able to reorder this by doing a right click, object, reorder children, slide down, grab plane 24, and move it up over the geometrical set. So when I hit OK and slide down, that plane 24 is there. That plane right there, I'm going to put that in hide. And I'm going to show you how to create that. So I want to make this geometrical set the in-work object. Make sure it's underlined. Highlighted does not mean it's the in-work object. Underlined means it's the in-work object. That's where I'm going to work. That's where parts are going to go. I'm going to create a plane on this line as an axis that comes from this plane at a specific angle. So again, we're going to use the plane feature found in the Wireframe tab. Okay, I hope to God some of these videos are working where it's actually following my cursor and the things are flashing on the screen where you can see them. The default here highlights offset from plane is what's this default one here. I'm going to switch this to angle normal, rotation axis. This line will be my rotation axis. Okay, so it's going to revolve 360 degrees around that line as the center axis. The reference, I'm going to use this plane. It defaults to 0 angle, so I'm going to use this plane with this. Make sure this is highlighted here, and I can pick this plane and see it's at a 0 degree angle, so it's the same. All right, I could create that plane, but what would be the point of creating this plane when I have this plane here already? They would be identical planes. However, there are times when you need to build something. Later on in my advanced surfacing class, I go on to show examples of applications of this, but you may need this before you get to that class. So I want this plane to be rotated at an angle. What I like to do is just where it has a rotate angle, there's up and down arrows. If I just hit the up arrow, I can see the angle it's going at, and I can hit preview to see what that plane looks like and the angle it's coming in and out. Okay, so again, I could just lay on the up arrow and just keep going. Slide this around. See, it's at 41 degrees right there, and I could hit the minus button to go back up. Let's say I need it at 28 degrees. I could select OK, and there is your plane rotated at an angle. Okay, so guess what I'm going to name this one? We'll go to Properties and name this plane Angle, because we use the normal angle feature to create that. All right, thus far we've gone through offset, angle, through 3 points, through 2 lines, through normal curve. So the only one I don't have an example for is a circle. If there were a circle, you could pick planar curve and then create a plane on that curve. Okay, so if there's an arc or a circle, you can pick that to use planar curve. And those are the most common ones we use in production. I'll select OK to that. Whoops, I accidentally created another one here. Let's undo that last one. And then we're going to rename the geometrical set to call it planes. Try to name your geometrical set something that would be helpful for you and others to open up the model and try and figure out what's been going on in this model. All right, that's going to conclude my exercise on planes. Hopefully you get some of the general gist on how to create the planes in the wireframe workbench.